Paul and Silas, bound in jail, had no money for to go their bail. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
It's very inspiring, and every time I listen to it, there's a shock to me that really hits me. It's like a lightning bolt that hits me inside me, and it shocks me, and everybody knows that it's a very inspiring speech.
Martin Luther King is a very important person to the movement, and that you should respect the chances that he gave us today.
I remember watching this on television as a young girl, and I remember looking out and seeing an audience of many different colors and shapes and sizes, and they'd all come to this place peacefully, and were at this march peacefully listening to him. And when they listened to the words, you could just see what he was talking about and how it really filled their souls.
It was a beautiful speech that came during a really violent and ugly time in our nation's history, and his words seemed to heal that.
I think it was really important because Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave a voice for all those who were suffering from injustice and mistreatment. And it really gave a voice to a nation.
Well, you have to understand everything that had taken place before he made that speech. And that's what inspired the speech. A lot of people today who are under the age of 40 don't really understand why that speech was made or what was the source of it. When I was a little kid, my relatives left there to go march with Dr. King. They were impacted with a lot of violence, a lot of hatred. This is what brought that speech on.
So for my family personally, my father was able to go to college for the first time as a Hispanic in Wisconsin. He was able to go to college because of the civil rights movement. They allowed integration of schools, and so that was huge, and because he went to college and it was an expectation for me to go to college. And so he's really pushed our family forward in just our expectations and our achievements. So that's been great.
I think the main reason why I think we celebrate it is because I believe that he deserved the holiday that he has now, because he was strong about what he wanted and how he believed in the dream that he wanted.
Now that his speech is important, you can play with any white person you want to.
It's always good to have patience and wait on what the outcome can be instead of you just taking upon yourself to do things. Just wait and see what the end is going to be. And I think that patience is a very good virtue for all of us to have.
Because it's a handful of people that stands up. A handful. We need more. But you need people that have that caring and that understanding and that intestinal fortitude to go forward.
And just have the determination and the grit and the fight, and you've got it covered. That's all you have to do. Trust and believe.